Welcome to the show, my name is Schaddn and I hope to bring you the most enchanting entertainment of the night today with a special unannounced stream. Sorry about this, I felt like it, and I had... oh god. See, the thing is, I don't know, I can't get stuff done. It's very hot, right? Like, we had the heat wave, which just, like, took the whole of Europe by... not by storm, but by surprise, for sure. And I gotta say, it has knocked me out. Like, I can't be productive. I tried a lot of different things, and it just kind of didn't work out. But... at least so I don't completely just waste my weeks without doing much, because I'm not really making progress on the videos I've promised. I thought I'd play some Minecraft. I'm still on the SVA server, and this time the command works, so I'm gonna set myself to /streaming now. Yo. And I think I'll just pull you into the game. I will not pull you into the game. The game is broken. Oh my god. This has always happened. Okay. I think... yeah, there we are. Okay, it's working. Now, I'm gonna put myself somewhere down there. Actually, let me scratch that. I'll put myself right here in the middle. I think this is good. I have a shader on, we'll see how well that works. It's very lightweight, it's not the most beautiful, it's rough around the edges, but I think it's nice with the film grain. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. It might be a little bit strong. I've turned it up a little so it's visible, like, in stream. Speaking of being visible in stream, I'm not quite sure. Okay, see. Stuff is happening, and we have, first of all, a little bit higher bitrate on Twitch available than we had in the past, which is good. That's really good, because that means I can stream at a higher quality. However, it also means I can stream now without... so the Twitch side is now available without hogging excessive resources from me, which was the case in the past. So to stream on Twitch, I would kind of double encode my stream, which means that I was losing basically horsepower on my graphics card, which is obviously bad because it is very limited as is. And now I guess, because of the higher bandwidth, I have the option to kind of yeah, just to stream at a higher quality without sacrificing too much horsepower. All right, now before I yap on, oh god, my building, it looks a bit well, it looks how it looks. So this is the SVA Dragonfall server, which Dragonfall is a mod pack, I think, made by Ibutsu, who's here. It's a custom mod pack, pretty much, and it is centered around dragon survival, which is why I am a huge dragon. Actually, I'm not huge. See, for practical reasons, I always wear a charm of shrinking, because otherwise I'd be this big. And as you can probably tell, I have built my home at a time when I still fit through that door, which is very much not the case. Let me just clean up my inventory a little bit real quick. So I grew out of that. I had to, like, put a hole into the roof so I can exit, and I then built this house, which obviously was much taller. I think it's like 5, 6, maybe 8 blocks tall. However, that still was not enough. As you can see, I'm taking up all of the first story and the second story, and this would be like a head height, right? Really, a zombie. So yeah, we are a bit tall, unfortunately. So I will have to keep on this charm of shrinking at all times, except for PvP, which is not really happened yet. Thank God. Yeah. I think there's supposed to be a PvP event at some point. Don't quote me on that. I've heard. So the pack itself is in like kind of early access. So everyone who's on here right now is somewhat beta testing the pack. I think it'll be out for Sox Talent at some point. Like, I mean, they can play it. Obviously, they can be on the server if they wanted to. But I think they've been advised that the pack isn't really ready for you know, public shipping just yet. So yeah. Now we have some weapons. Right, I'm full of backpacks. This is one of them. And while that over there is my horrible house, my humble abode, this here is my neighbor, Riku. And he's got a smithy, where he does like custom commissions, and a mage's tower, of which I have made extensive use in the past, because, well, Riku has most of the things, and I do not. So, I may or may not have made use of the gadgets that can be found in here. Most of all, this here enchanting table. The hopper was my addition because I kept enchanting stuff and disenchanting stuff, and I kept running into lapis issues, and so I just slapped the hopper on there. Otherwise, I didn't do anything else in here. Holy, okay. And yeah, I feel like this is very on point. I had this kind of anvil setup as well in my base, except that I've used them all, so there's only 2 left. Reggie, hello! You did the tube. Yeah, you're shooting. You did the tube. Welcome and welcome and welcome to Dragonfall, where I am a dragon and I can summon demonic wives. Here's my demonic wife. I already summoned her because I just couldn't wait. She's so demure. I think I can unsit her. And yeah, there we go. Now she should follow me. Yay! Wife acquired. I think I can give her like a ring or something. I just don't know how to acquire it. Wife, Schaddn, wife, God damn it. Wife mentioned. Immediate sleeper activation. But yeah, as you can see, I have 860 HP. It's like, this is my health bar down there, which is a lot. I also have, I think, oh god, let's see, 170 armor. Now, vanilla HP is 20, as you may know, and I think the max armor that you can have is also 20? No, it's different. Well, in any case, we have a lot. However, on this server, there are weapons. Like this one here. The Super Critter, which is... It's one of the weapons that has the most... I think it has the second most attack damage in the game, at 38. Which is a lot. It could kill you twice over, right, in normal Minecraft anyway. But there's also relics. So we have the Power Glove, which 5x's my attack damage with a 5-second cooldown. However, if I were to put this on for a second... Oh yeah, let me know if the audio... is the audio doubled? No, it shouldn't be doubled. That would have been terrible. Let me see. No, it's not doubled. Okay, very good. Right. So yeah, that's my crit weapon. My friendly neighbor Rico here takes commissions at his smithy, and so I made a commission. I said, please make me the most hard-hitting thing that you can imagine. Audio seems fine. Very nice, very good. We are on new settings, so we're testing. So yeah, so he made me this, and I'm a little bit scared of this. I will just ask my wife to stay here real quick while I will hit this training dummy. Now we will go into flight mode and then descend and hit it, okay? And we did 18,000 damage on a hit. I think you see why PvP hasn't really been a thing on the server. As for now. 18k. Am I doing something wrong? I must be doing something wrong. I have seen it as high as 50k on this. It's a lot of damage. Sure is a lot of damage. Oh, that wasn't a super crit. Oh, okay. Anyway, it does have 100%, like 105% crit rate, I think, and just like X3, like everything crit damage up that I could slap into it. I think there is a way to get a 4th gem at the bottom there inside of this, but I haven't found out how to do that. 50k, yeah. Damn it, I must be doing something wrong. What do I not have equipped? Oop, wrong glove. I don't know. But yeah, we haven't really figured out a way to defend against these just yet, so yeah. I think there's supposed to be a... Oh wait, maybe if I like go way higher? Maybe like this? That's 5k. Oh, whatever. Whatever. It's way too much anyway. So this is my hardest hitter. If this one is to kill bosses because they have insane armor. As from the normal use, I just have this sword which just... Yeah. Oh wait, as long as I'm flying, I'm doing more damage. Oh, that's the trick. Okay, that's crazy. Well, I mean, I am a dragon. Maybe it makes sense that I should be flying to attack. However, this... when I made my dragon, right? I kind of messed up and I gave myself small wings. Now, we do have more armor and more attack damage and everything, so this dragon is better for like fighting and defending. However, it doesn't fly as well, which... And it looks a little bit silly with the small wings. I don't mind it too much because it's very hard to get around anyway. I can activate this relic here real quick, which gives me like a phantom bridge that I can stand on as long as I keep moving. If we start running into a direction, yeah, there we go. So the lag on the servers, it's not that great. As soon as it has to load in fresh areas, it kind of bogs down. So I'm not really too miffed about not being able to like fly as fast as I could. And I'll take the 80, the attack buff. Right, I should finish this at some point. However, I've been getting through many of the mods, and currently I'm doing occultism, which is why we have very many colorful circles. So these here, I've prepared those for today. These will be the final circles that we'll draw. And these are the ones that we're gonna be working with for the moment. Basically, this mod pack allows us to do, like, call spirits from another world. We use chalks of different colors to, like, make these circles, give offerings in the middle, and then we get stuff out like a demonic wife. But yeah, the main reason I did this is basically to get... What did I just pick up? I think it was eggs. To get endstone. Because the end isn't unlocked yet. So mostly everything is unlocked except for the end. And some stuff from the end you kind of need. Let's say, for example, if you wanted to make enchantments at level 100, you would need the draconic end shelves, right? And even to get to like the maximum of 90 instead of 100, we need endstone bricks and infused dragon's breath. Now this... Yeah, this is not really possible right now, I don't think. Or I wouldn't know how. In terms of end brick, we can do this, where we get ender might. And with those, I think we can... oh, wait. Oh, that's... Okay, well, new stuff acquired, right. Okay, I see. This is good. Yeah, but basically I've been trying to get around the limitations of these shelves, which go up to a maximum of 80. The soul touched ones. Ah, these are very cool. And get these. Actually, I should make these, honestly. I should make these, sure? No? Maybe. Soul touched gives max quanta. So the three stats on these shelves are quite interesting. Eterna, the green stat, is the max level at which we can enchant. Quanta is, I think, randomness of enchanting, and Arcana is good. I don't know what it does, but it's good. You want that as high as possible. Enchanting clues is also very nice. I think I kind of want these echoing skulk shelves, which I will make with echoing deep shelves. And to get to the max of 80, I will need 8 of these. Okay. See, I'm immediately distracted, but I really want to get my enchanting table enchanted. So we're going into the Twilight Forest where my enchanting table sits. And I think I'll just tear it down. I don't think I still need it in the Twilight Forest, because I don't really need to be in the Twilight Forest. The Twilight Forest, by the way, great mod when it came out. Like, insanely good. I loved the Twilight Forest back in the days. It has been revamped, and it's still... It's not done. Which is a shame. It is just still not done. I don't know... Oh wait, sea shelves. You know, these don't go up to 80. Okay, well... Oh... I really want... I think if I slap on end shelves on top of these, I should get to 90, so I don't really need many of them, right? I think it should be possible, yeah. Okay, so I want all my deep shelves. And no poison in here. I'll also bring my bestiary lectern with me. Yeah, my stuff here is just like not necessary anymore. I'll leave it here. I think I'll bring the candles with me because they're pretty cool. Let's bring the enchanting table as well with the lapis. I'll leave this here for future me to to worry about. I'm... What? Huh? What did I... Okay, well... I'm so confused. Okay, so this is the whole map, right? These are all the spawn locations that we can access from spawn. You can see I've explored a little bit in some places and less in others. I went into my Twilight Forest portal here. Oh yeah, you can see it on the map. Here it is. I know the way back usually results in me getting back exactly there. How the hell did I end up 10 kilometers away from my home? That is crazy. Well, I think we can just yoink whatever's here, just for the lolsies. I don't really need any of this. And slash home it. Which is it's really silly. It's quite silly. I think I will have to go there. But yeah, we got our shelves. Why do I have an infused hell shelf? I don't remember. Can I do something with this? I can... Oh, I could make this a hell shelf of sight. I'd need 2. Dang it. Alright. In that case, we'll just plop down the stuff that we don't need somewhere. I think bestiary, sure, it can go there. Don't care. I think I can have manuscripts. I have an inventory right here. Manuscripts. Oh, manus. Here we go. Oh, it's already maxed out. Oh, of course it is. Well, now we just have to find a quaint little space for the enchanting table, which probably is right around this corner. Don't worry about my... I did get smaller. How did I not notice that? What the hell? Oops. Right. Anyway, wait. I must have scrolled while I was still in there. By accident. That is kind of silly. I love, like, spying on people when they get fresh achievements to see what they're up to. It's fun. Anyway, I think I could put my enchanting table into this corner. Yeah. No, wait, if I put it into the corner, it'll be in the way of my chest wall. So I'll put it centered below this light source. And it needs to be 1, 2. There. The deep shelves, we want to go with echoing ones, I think was the plan, right? And then the echoing ones become skulk shelves. Yeah, okay. Right? Shoot. I shelf. I for inventory. There's so many button binds that I had to like rebind just to get everything working the way I want. The echoing skulk shelf is the one that I wanted. Oh yeah, because that gets me to 80. Right. So we need deep shelves first anyway, and for that I need dormant deep shelves, which we can make by... I don't have cracked deep slate tiles. Oh right, yeah, okay, no, that's easily fixed. Deep slate tiles. I think we can just make some more now. Yeah. It's not like we're missing any. Let's just make a stack. I put it into this chest and it sucks it up into the emerald furnace, which makes the cracked deep slate place for me. I'm basically almost through with the mod pack. Now, there are some creature comfort things that I could improve, like my quick deposit chest isn't really all that quick at depositing. So if I were to put my backpack here, it does take it out fairly quickly. I'll give it that. However, once it's in this chest, it takes an eternity. Like, it takes so long to go into my actual inventory. And the other thing with this inventory is I don't really understand. Sometimes it's kind of not sorted, or like here where it's just kind of random where stuff is. Like if you look into the actual chest, it's horrible. However, we still have like 3 slots, so I'll leave it be. I feel like it could be more organized in there, but you know what, as long as it works, as long as I get the stuff that I need, I am happy. Ish. Ish. Not fully happy, but ish. I kind of want to get rid of the stone cutter right here. And I don't know, put it here somewhere. Juice it up, what? Oh, right. Yeah, I think we got a new mod with the recent updates, so we're on like version 2 of the mod. It's in active development, the mod pack, so we're beta testing basically everything and trying to get it to crash and do everything and see where stuff breaks. So, okay, thermal deep shelf, there we go. I want, I think 5 of these. 5. Now, I want to enchant them, and to enchant them, I'll go... Wait. No. It needs Quanta. Oh, okay, damn it. It needs Quanta. By the way, am I doing fine with the heat wave? I am... No. No, actually, I've been terrible. In a terrible condition. Wait, what? I do have deep shelves already. Oh, whatever. I've been in somewhat terrible condition these past few days. It's been hell. I did have the privilege of having a thunderstorm brewing outside of my window just right now, so I could really get some cold air in before stream. But yeah, today's stream will also not be very long because my PC obviously kicks heat into the room like crazy, so I actually wasn't able to play much Minecraft, believe it or not. There we go, 1, 2... We're at 20. Oh, this is gonna be real tough. Is this enough to... No, it's not. Shoot. Yeah. It's... Yeah, no. Oh, it's terrible. I saw that France was like in the... Like you guys took the brunt of it, right? So you guys have it even worse, no? I think there was something like that. At least I saw something like that in the news. Which was, somewhat terrifying. To say the least. At least 40, at least 60, at least 40. I think I can fix that by adding candles. 20. 25. 30. And there we go, that should do it. Just about. Oh yeah, no lapis, that actually makes sense. There we go, now we get it. Ah, okay. Now we have actual deep shelves, very nice. Oh, finally, okay. Very good, very good. Same with a bit of thunder, but this week is colder than the others. But you don't know if you've heard, but you had one of the biggest temper Yeah. Yeah, I did hear that. It's not finished apparently, they said next week could go up to 45. You're fine with it, you handle heat good, but you're a bit worried for the others. Well, I mean... I'm fine with the heat, it's just... Nothing here is made for it, right? Like, nowhere... There's... Heat, for example, in Japan, or the Philippines, or whatever, is kind of alright. Because when you're at home, sure, it might be a little bit warm. And by a little bit, I mean a lot bit warm. However, if you ever go to do anything, like, for example, go to the mall to buy groceries, or if you go to work, right, it's usually AC. And the same goes for most of the hot places in like Australia and in the US. Houses here, in our parts, they're built to, like, to keep the heat, right? So, where I live as well, it's... it has gotten to the point where the cold water tap, like the pipes that run through the walls to deliver cold water to the tap, the walls are so warm that the water isn't cold by the time it like flows out of the tap. And speaking of water, I should really drink some. I usually forget. It's not that I forget, but I sometimes forget to drink, right? Especially when I'm distracted. Not cold, not even fresh. It is fresh, but it's not cold. It's like lukewarm at best once it comes out, because the walls that carry the pipes are just like, I think, too close to the outside. Guess what? You're doing your sister's room for a surprise. Oh, ooh. I bet you that sweat a lot, because, I mean, doing renovations normally is already, like, fully soaked territory. But in this heat, oh. Yeah, I did hike up a mountain. Well, not by my own doing, really. I've been, I wouldn't say forced, but I've been strongly encouraged to do so by my friends. They really wanted me to go up a mountain with them, and I foolishly said yes. My god. Like... I couldn't believe it, but I was like, on the way up, I almost puked because it was just so exhausting. We thought we would have some cool in the forest. We were mistaken. Like the floor in the forest, it just absorbed the heat and kept it. But at least by the time we got up, it was fine. Like the sun was just about to like kiss the first mountains on the horizon, which was pretty nice. We did grill a little bit, and then I think a thunderstorm was brewing behind us, so we had kind of yeah, we had like a nice weather situation going on that was kind of nice and breezy. We did run, well not run, but we had to like go down the mountain at some point because you know we could see the storm clouds, right? It was beautiful, but we could see the storm clouds. Like it was a proper anvil head, right? Like piling up way into the sky. The way down was crazy. Like it's kind of, you can imagine half of this mountain being stairs. So they put some like wood and some reinforcements into the floor. So there's like stair steps through the woods basically. And also I think like the rocky top part has some stair steps where it is you know, a little precarious. And the rest is like, it's like 50-50 between normal ascent and stair steps. Taking those down, whoa, that was wild. That was really, it was unpleasant. My knees have, I don't think I've ever had this much of like pudding legs. And even my like sporty friends who, I guess one of them wasn't doing much sport in the recent times, but one of them's like, he's way too into sport. What can I say? He's fit. He's really fit, right? And even he was done for after that. The worst part was we had wind, right? But the wind was blowing into a certain direction. The problem was that the descent was going, for the most part, into the same direction as the wind. So if you had like kind of the wrong speed, which we did because we had to, you know, we had to hurry a little bit to escape like the thunderstorm. What happened basically was that we were running at the same speed, or not running, but like, you know, hiking down at the same speed as the wind. So it was somewhat terrible, and we just ended up with no wind for most of the descent, which, yeah, I think I've never been this soaked going up or down this mountain like ever before. I've done it like twice or 3 times before. Sometimes we do it in the summer, right, to go and have a cheeky little barbecue at the top because there's wood and stuff. But yeah, no, this time was hell. Imagine it in winter with snow and slippery terrain. We did that as well once. Horrible experience. Hated it. 10 out of 10 would recommend again. It's... I think in the winter I've made way more use of like one of the steel cables that's in the side. So it's like one of those mountains where there's like a steel cable running along part of the path where it's really dangerous. But yeah, that was a little bit silly. I love that, like, whenever I stream, right, and I think I might do something on the side, I never managed to do anything on the side besides running in circles, which, you know, I don't mind. I think it's neat. I will, however, build a hopper, because, my god, this tech is pissing me off. So, the rate at which you go through lapis in the enchanting table is just insane. I mean, I suppose it has to do with the mod pack. But still. But still, it is insane. Right. Yes, now we got the deep shelves, right? So we can kick out the infused hell shelves. Get those out of here because we don't need them anymore. Last time you went on a mountain, there was like a snowstorm at the top. Your beard was freezed with your hairs together. It was so good. Oh, it does sound like good fun. Holy, like when the hair starts freezing together, you know shit's gone down. Oh, nice. Oop. You. There we go, soul touch. No. Echoing. Did I want echoing? I forget. I think I wanted echoing. And then the echoing became the skulk shelf. Yeah. Okay. Question is, do we have echo shards? I think we should still have some candles. Candle. I don't know how to make normal candles. Beeswax. Oh, honeycomb. Right. Okay, I think I can facilitate that. Shears? I need some shears. I need a campfire. Campfire? Because I believe there's a beehive, like, right here somewhere. Right next to my house, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't actually know whether the bees are, like, still alive or not. I have a feeling the bees are very much not alive. Oh, can I make... Ooh, is there a way to make honey? An apple press gives me 4 honey. Oh no. That might be problematic. Oh, I should really not have killed bees. Or maybe it's not my fault, I don't know. I don't think I have bee spawn eggs. Is a bit of a yeah, no, I don't have a bee spawner? Slime beetle, no, that's not what I was looking for. Oh. Honey? I have honeycomb blocks. Okay, that's good at least. At least something. I guess we can make some candles. Usage. There we go. No, not iron candles. I want just box standard normal candles. There we go. I think I want like... Yeah, 12. No, wait. I wanted 8 shelves. So I need 8 times 3. I need 24. 10, 11, 12, 24 candles. There we go. Well, Doku, welcome in. If it isn't Mr. Entertainment, if it sure is. But what if it isn't? Oh, I really need like the Vsauce theme on command. Ooh, Doku Doku. Let me show you. My wife. Isn't she wonderful? So demure. Yeah. we did so. Oh, hello, hi. Oh, it's the double pack. What a coincidence, crazy, right? I can't believe this is happening. Couldn't be that you guys coordinated that. Right, yeah, no, I'm kind of preparing myself for more occult rituals to summon more demons and mayhaps more wives, but then I got sidetracked with enchanting and now we're enchanting. Genuinely didn't funny. Oh shit, really? I could have sworn. Oh, that's so funny though. That is actually really funny. I'm getting into Stardew Valley recently, a little bit, and I saw you getting some achievements there, Doko. Stalking the Steam pages. What year are you on? Cause like, I'm playing through it with a friend. We are on year 3, and we like still get weird cutscenes that we have never seen before, and the game gets like kind of. I feel like the game gets kind of weird at some point. Not weird, like weirdly esoteric. Like stuff keeps happening, and I don't know why. Depends on what server. There's like 4. Oh, we have the box standard one, like just your good old normal one. I think it was meant for 3 players, so we have 1 extra house, and I just use it as additional storage. Okay. Alright, echoing deep shells. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yay. Now we go to my terminal, we say EU, and I hope I have enough echo shards. I really do. Shit. Right. That's... Did I use the wrong candles for this? I may have. I still had some, okay, I guess. What are you doing here, Mr. Enderman? I think the Enderman... Every time, like, oh, okay, it is a bit silly, right? Every time it's raining, I get Enderman in my base, because, you know, I'm a dragon and all, so I need a lot of space in my base. But the problem is that the Enderman just, like, kind of teleport into this as well, because it's, like, the only safe space in there. Whereas when it's 3 years? Yeah, okay, I see. That's nice. But, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to slay some wardens, I believe. Well, that's a warden. Now, I've demonstrated this earlier on stream, but we do have ridiculous damage in DPS, and I wonder if I can one-shot him. No, okay, I need 3 hits. Right. Well, that's really unfortunate, isn't it? Like, just what am I gonna do with the 3 hits? Ah, oh, crazy. That's terrible, actually. I wonder if I can do it with the axe in 1 hit. Let's see. We have the axe, right? This should 1-hit the warden. Someone in chat a few days ago was like, oh, like these deep cities, they really hit different when the wardens don't do anything anymore. I was really scared of the warden when I first came here, by the way. I mean, I know I had ridiculous armor and HP at that point already as well. But I was still kind of scared, you know? Like what if the warden is juiced to... Can he spawn, maybe? Sorry, I didn't want to assume. Hello. Where are you? There we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. That one shots. Wonderful. I was afraid I wouldn't do it, but yeah, it's ridiculous. The amount of power that you can get from Apotheosis and all the other mods that we have installed in this pack is just... It's just ridiculous. Stardew fun. Stardew is very much fun. Yeah, we're still saving up, I think, for the casino and trying to unlock all the locked and special areas, all that good stuff. It's a slow burn for sure, but it's nice. Ooh, Skulk sensor, yes. Do I need this? Do I need this? No, 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 no. I don't want any of this, to be honest. I mean, I do want these. The rest I don't really need. Okay, where is the warden? I wonder if he can still damage me. Hello? Let's see if we take damage. We don't. See, the worst part is, even if I were to take damage, my regeneration is so strong, it just wouldn't do anything. See, we're already having bursting vitality just because we took damage. Okay, let's see. Was that enough tendrils and stuff? It's still only 5 echo shards. They're really stingy today on their shards. I'm farming wardens. Honest to God, Minecraft wardens. Thank you for letting me have fun. I think it's ridiculous that we have this much power in Minecraft. I mean, I am a full house-sized dragon. But still. There are also some bosses. There are special raid bosses that they've introduced. The problem is that me and some other people on the server have gotten so strong that those also just like kind of go down in a few hits. Now let's see, do we have Echo Shard? I think I'll farm like 1 or 2 more wardens and then we're good to go. You know what, I'm gonna get used to being able to slay the warden like this. And that will end up terribly for me if I ever go back to vanilla Minecraft and just face a warden and then figure out that, you know, not having 15x the normal protection kind of makes them really dangerous. Okay, there we go. Huh. Also, how's stream quality on YouTube? I really wonder. On YouTube, sorry, on Twitch, because... Right, I've switched technologies. Let's put it like that. I've switched technologies and I hope it's still fine. It should be fine, but just in the off case it's not. Seems crisp? Okay. Well, I mean, there was the update to Twitch where they suddenly gave us... I think they gave us a little bit more bandwidth, which was pretty cool. I quite enjoyed that. So I was hoping I could reap the benefits of that. The Heart of the Deep. I really don't need these. Like, they're really cool and all, but I have like 40 in my inventory. Like, it's nice of the wardens to drop those, but like, at some point, it gets a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, I have 40 Hearts of the Deep. See, my backpack stacks stuff. I think, I don't remember to how much. 128 times the normal stack size, so yeah, when I started taking them out of the backpack last time I went warden hunting, I kind of get a little bit surprised. My inventory was full. Right. Okay. No. No. We have echoing deep shelves, which we will make like so. All 8 of them, very good. Now we press the button for that. And we'll figure out how to make the normal ones. Okay. Max of 80. Yes. Please? What's missing? Skulk. Arr. How do I get Skulk? I believe I should have a netherite hoe, right? And then I think I just put Silk Touch on it. Let's see. Let's go for Unbreaking, sure. 1 level of Silk Touch, yes. And how about a little life mending? Sure. What is life mending, you might ask? You may ask. It's like normal mending, but instead of eating up experience, it eats up healing, which in regular use, if you only have 20 health, it might be a little bit problematic, especially if you get into a fight and your whole armor starts sapping away your generation. However, in our case, it's really no problem. Especially for building like this. There we go. We ate something and immediately got some health back on the hoe. Let's go. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's totally doing it. Smoke Wayne. Can I do something with this? I cannot do something with this. It's purely decorative. Alright, in the trash you go. I have a feeling I should maybe do this in the actual, like, dimension, the sculpt dimension, but you know what? I think this is fine. Alright, we'll leave here, /home it. And I should probably check on the chat real quick. Really, only Grapevine can go in those. Oh, I see. We have like a vine. Damn it. We have a wine making mod now in the game, which I think was dropped with yesterday's update to the mod pack. Oh, by the way, if you want to play this mod pack yourself and become a huge dragon, this is the SVA public Minecraft server, and we're just basically beta testing the mod pack as it's being developed. But yeah, if you want to become a house-sized dragon, there's like 10 different kinds that you can become on this server, which is pretty neat. But I gotta shrink down for, you know, practical purposes, because it's really impractical to be living in a house that was built for when you were a smaller size as a larger dragon. Anyway, enough of that. We shall make more echoing skull shelves, yes. Right. And now with these, I think I don't need any of those anymore. I can just pepper my wall with the echoing skull shelves. And that should bring us to... oh, a lot of quanta. Which could be a problem. Let's see. If I were now to... I need something to enchant. Oh, let's see. Flint and steel, sure. Okay, yep. No, I see the issue. Do I have something in my inventory which could... yeah, let's try this one. I just kind of want to see what's possible with the table. I'll unenchant... nope, not you. I'll unenchant this one real quick. Put it into my collection of enchantments. This is so cool. I love this table so much, by the way. Now we'll put it in, and we'll see... okay. We are getting very good enchants. Just not quite... increases underlying randomness. I think it's not a problem that we have this much quanta on the table. I'm being completely honest with you. Because, I mean, if I wanted to enchant something, I would do it in here anyway. So... yeah, no, I think it's alright. This is so cool, this table. Like, I swear to God, stuff like this is why I love mod packs, where just so much stuff comes together, and the way it, like, complements each other and just gets stupidly OP is very, very nice. 16 levels capacity, the Library of Alexandria. Oh, it's made at level 100 enchanting. Ah, okay. This is not ideal, you see, because we can't do that. However, I think we can do shelf, and stone brick. I have some dragon's breath, I'm pretty sure. And end stone. Conjuration is... wait! Book, Starbuncle token, Wildenhorn. Oh my god. Well, would you look at that? Let me help this person sleep through the night. I think they want to sleep. I think it's daytime? It is daytime, okay. It's by the way really cute if you're a dragon and you go to sleep, you just kind of curl up on your pile of gold, which is it's so sweet. I really like these details in the mod pack. It's just, I'm having so much fun here. It's almost illegal. It feels illegal how much fun I'm having in this mod pack. Deep shelf. You go. Candles, I think I can throw those away too. And the time-worn fabric, yep. Here, tome of extraction. Keeping myself organized is a hassle, which is why we have the wall there. And yeah, we're not gonna talk about the backpack wall. They drop all the time, so it's kind of a problem, really. I think I'll keep the netherite hoe with me just in case for future endeavors. Right. I wanted to treat myself to some endstone, however I forgot the recipe already. God damn it. Conjuration essence. Right, book, Starbuncle Wilden, which is... book... nope. Book... Starbuncle... Starbuncle... Actually, I think I only need one. And then the Wildenhorn. Wilds. Wilden? I wonder if it's Wilden. I think it might be Wilden, honestly. And now we need source gems. Yeah. Okay. I forgot where we get them from. Ard. I can get them from the imbuement chamber. Oh. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, that's good to know. Right. Question, does the endstone come from the imbuement? Yeah, okay, we imbue all of this into a conjuration essence, right. Which means I need to put a Wildenhorn, put a Starbuncle token, and a book down. And now, into this contraption, we put a source gem, I believe. Crafting conjuration essence, add source nearby, which we have. We have a bunch of jars full of source. And that should give us conjuration essence. Okay, we're gonna make a few, I think. And just kind of... I don't know. I mean, I could calculate it, right? I could calculate. I could do something as taxing as do some math in my head. Oh no, not the deep shelf. Deep shelf of arcane treasures. Allows treasure enchantments. Now This is intriguing. This is very intriguing indeed. Minus 15, minus 15. I am somewhat curious, you see. What this does. We'll see. Allows treasure enchantments, that's crazy. But are we capped to the max of this one? No, we are capped to the max of these. 80. 80 out of 100. Max 100, max 70. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. We did remove a little bit of Quanta, which is fine. Like, it really... The only thing that it does is add life mending. And life mending isn't really a problem, as we have seen. So, yeah. This mod, Ars Nouveau, is kind of cool, but I feel like some of the systems are undercooked or overcooked at the same time. So I'm not sure what I think of it just now. Okay, so end shelf. We get 6 each. Wait, and okay, we need 6 per, and I want at max 9, so 36. And we make this, we get 8, so we should be fine actually. We'll just make a bit extra. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm not sure what the recipe was. I think it was just stone, right? Just stone around this conjuration essence? Nope. Try tough. Let's try tough. Okay. Good. Now we will get ourselves some end stone bricks, right? We'll make 24, 28, 36. Leave the rest to that. I think I should have Dragon's Breath. I'm pretty sure I should have it. Dragon's Breath, there we go. 6, 7. Sorry. Infusion criteria not met, of course. EU. We need at least 80, not more than 30, and at least 60. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. I think if I were to make more deep shelves of arcane treasure, I could bring it down a lot, right? Now the question is you. I want these 15, no more than 30. No more than 30. We have 80. And if we go minus 60, could do that. Right, then we'd end up at 20. Yeah, okay, so we need 4 of those deep shelves of treasure. I wonder if I could also search like this. Geode in-case bookshelf of stability. That would of course also be very nice. Because this one only reduces quanta of the B shelf. Crazy. Melon shelf. That would also work. Budding amethyst. Right, I don't have this. Yeah, I think the easiest. Yeah, the easiest would be to just go for the deep shelves, right? So we'll make deep shelves. And I said I wanted to make 4. Oh, I need... Can I even make 4 of them? I can make 2. I can still make one more. Hey, look, let's see how far that gets us. It gets us almost there. What if I do this, right? Yeah. Okay. If this should work. Yes. And I said I wanted 9, so I will need to convert 3 Dragon's Breath. Okay, yep. That's good, that's good, that's good. We got there in the end. Infused Dragon's Breath. And we make end shelves with it. 6. I feel like, did I really only make 6? Create an end shelf. Okay, there we go. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 100, eh? Why is it only 100? Does it take the highest? Max of 90. Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder why. It is really an enigma as to why it won't do it. I don't know. How could I do this to myself? I should place them here. There we go. Now we're at 90. Oh my god. Okay, finally. I got my table. That's very nice. We should enchant something just for the occasion. How about this diamond minotaur axe? Sure. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Fracture soul mending. Ooh. 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 Okay. Well, the curse really doesn't matter to me because, holy cow, it has mending. And I really am looking for mending enchants. See, I have 2 mending points to spare, which really isn't a lot. So I'm really happy with that. Okay. Now with the draconic end shelves... not the draconic end shelves, whoops, my bad. With the normal end shelves. The pearlescent... How do we make these? We make these by means of making ender rods. Oh yeah, and I don't have popped chorus fruit. I do have chorus though. Chorus. So we can just like pop half that into the furnace and make sure we have some available. And now we can make pearlescent end shelves. What for? No one knows, really. Maybe because they look cool. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why I want them. I just know that I want them. We'll make... You know what? We'll make a stack. Because why not? We'll press U and this. Get ourselves information on how to make this. Put it into the table, and now we have 6 pearlescent end shelves. Eee. And I think our table is almost at full quanta and everything, which is crazy. Okay. And just because we're fancy, I'm also gonna light the candles, just for the mood. Now, it is getting somewhat dark outside, which is why I will take a teeny tiny little break and also do like an ad break so the pre-rolls are off. I will send you to the pause screen, don't go anywhere, I'll be back in just 2 minutes. And I'm back. It might be a little under 2 minutes, but I think the ad has run, and we are safe from them for a little bit. Oh, grr, ads. Speaking of ads, in this mod pack, there's like the R's. Okay, hear me. Forgive me, right? Please do forgive me, but I will call it Ars Nouveau for the remainder of this stream, because I've been calling it that in my head for like the past few days where I've played on it, and it's kind of ingrained. I know it should be like Art Nouveau, however, I mean it's misspelled anyway because, like, you know, R's, and I feel like it's supposed to be like a magical word, and also I'm surrounded with people who just speak English, so I've just, my apologies. I can't bring myself to not call it Ars Nouveau. But yeah, we finally managed to get ourselves our own enchanting table, so I don't have to bother Riku every single time anymore, and ours has the key difference of like possessing a lot of quanta, which Riku's doesn't have. Riku's has a very stable, it's very stable, it does only enchant what you want. Ours is a little rascal, but it's exactly what I want, and honestly. Now, just to celebrate the occasion, I feel like... See, I really want to know what's possible with it. Like, I just want to know what's possible. So I'm gonna enchant some books. Some cheeky little books. Windburst, capture... Whoa! Stasis? What? What's that? Allow slingshot projectiles to ignore gravity. That's crazy. Extinction resistance? I've seen that before. I have no idea what it does. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Unencumbered. See, I want to know what that does. Where's the book? There. No description. Grr. Oh. I don't know what unencumbered does, but I've seen it a few times, and it's been haunting me. Like it actually has been haunting me. This is so cool. We're seeing like stuff that I haven't seen. Especially not at that strength in mending. Oh my god, okay. I've enchanted so many books trying to get mending, it just hasn't worked. So I'm really happy I finally got some. Yeah, no, this was good. I think this is a good table. Like, for me at least. And now we just put the books in. There we go. Worker exploitation. Wool received is doubled, but the sheep takes damage. Oh right, there's a lot of shears enchants in this pack, which is kind of cool. Smash attacks. Oh, this is vanilla, I think. Yeah, there's also a lot of bow stuff, bow enchants, and like a crossbow enchants. My problem is I can't use a crossbow, because I'm a dragon. I just kind of drop it if I ever take it into my hand, because we fumble. It's kind of funny, actually. Anyway, so what I was doing just before, Unbound Afrit summoning. Oh my, summon an Unbound Afrit. Gandar's Open Conjure is a simplified version of Abras Conjure, allowing to summon Afrit without the red chalk. Due to the much reduced power of the pentacle, it cannot be used to control Afrit, and it thus can only be used to fight and kill them. Okay, what about this? Simplified version of the other, allowing you to force Afrit to possess a nearby creature without the red chalk. Okay. Right. I see the meat. I read the heat chalk, but it's the meat chalk. A demonic flesh keeps the chalk alive, resulting in strange movements. Okay. What does it do, demonic meat? You need to summon and kill a possessed zombified piglin, which we'll do with this one, I think, yeah? Possessed zombified piglin, okay. And that gives me the Unbound Calling circle. Ozarin's Unbound Calling has a unique form, mixing different aspects. The pentacle offers no protection to the occultist, but acts as an irresistible contact with the wild spirits. Okay. I think Forge Bell. Creating a bell is a service provided by wild spirits. Sacrifice goat. That's insane. That's actually like that is so funny actually. Never mind. But I need to get the chalks for that first. I have the orange chalk. No, right, because I haven't made a cursed bee yet. Okay, let's do a cursed bee then. Let's summon spirit. No, summon rituals. No, summoning rituals. There we go. I want a cursed bee. Bee. Bzz. Bee. Damn it. Smelter. Oh yeah, I should probably also summon like the basic ones of these, I guess. Yeah, that would make sense. Right. The Offix Calling is, I think, this one? I think it's this one, right? Yes, it's this summoning circle. I always forget what they're... I should, like, make signs, I guess. Right, okay, so I want that, and then I want... a fire charge, flint and steel, blast furnace, and a smoker. Okay, so... flint and steel we have here. Fire charges we should have more than enough. Fire charge. Not you. Fire charge, and then, what did we say? A smoker and... something else. Oh, wrong rock, but whatever. A smoker and a blast furnace. Was it, I think, smoker and a blast furnace? I do have it. You son of a gun. Okay. No, no, I put it into the inventory. I wanted to put it into my hotbar. Dang it. Yes. Very good. Smoker and a blast furnace. I just saw something under smoker which piqued my interest. Is that the smoked ham? Sure is. It's a ham. Where the hell? We'll need something lighter than a sword to cut one. What? Okay, well, interesting. Right. Okay, so we got all of that. And now I think I just need a book of Ginny. Yes, okay. Genie. Gin. Book of Binding Gin. I have prepared some empty books, so we can just take one of these. Now the thing about this mod is when you want to bind a spirit, you need to give it a name. By giving it a name, I mean generate one. So we do that. And I think that should do it, yeah. So now it'll show us a little flame over the item that it's about to absorb. It's very slow. I mean, I've been... Oh, there we go. Oh, it is really slow, I feel. Like, I could have sworn it was faster with the lower grade spirits. Though I guess it makes sense. In the meantime, I'll get myself another flint and steel because I just have too many. And I think I'll light these candles as well. I like the sound that it makes. It's kind of the flop. It's very nice. It's a good sound. 10 out of 10. Well, not 10 out. I'll give it. I think the tail end of the. Listen, okay. I feel like the tail end of the sound is not as satisfying as like the beginning and the middle, so I'll dock 2 points from it and give it an 8 out of 10. But I hope you know what I mean. I'll shut up so you can hear. See? I feel like it clips a little bit at the end. Am I mistaken? Am I crazy? This isn't crazy, is it? But like it starts out so nicely. It starts velvety almost. And then it just kind of decays a little bit. Oh, there we go. Genie smelter. Okay, I think I can give you stuff to smelt and you'll smelt it more efficiently or something like that. I just want one of each, I think. One of each spirit type before we go on. Just so we have them. And so we don't need them anymore. Summoning. So we have the Genie, we have the smelter. And now we need a crystallizer. And for the crystallizer we need grey paste. Now, I've seen grey paste being needed a bunch of times. I always forget what it's made of. Grey dye, gunpowder, grey dye. Well, that's easy. I think white dye we can make from bone meal, yeah, okay. So... grey dye, clay, phantom membrane, gunpowder. Gives me grey paste. 3 years higher binding. Which is... 3 years higher binding. Pentacles, hold on. 3 years higher binding. It's green and purple. So it's this one. Yeah, okay, we're gonna use this circle. Right. Let's prepare the clay ball first. The phantom membrane. It's funny because it's like all kind of gray items, right? So we have the clay ball, we have that. Then we have gray dye, which we can't make because we don't have white dye, but we can just make some white dye. Let's just make a bunch. Because why not? We'll make some gray dye. Another thing is, I have something really cool, which is this other flower. We can just multiply whatever we have with it, because it gives us back 3 of the same thing. This is... You really need a lot of dyes for this mod. So, like, doing that is pretty much worth it. The way I've gotten around, like, having to collect many flowers is by just using this peony. And, like, just getting tons of those. And if I throw these into this spirit fire over here, I will get the other flowers, which allows me to get, like, basically unlimited dyes at this point, right? So that's very nice. Okay. However, I forgot what the rest was that I want. Rituals, summoning, I need no... Oh, actually, yes, grey paste. Grey. Paste. Paste. Gunpowder, right, that was it. That was it. Gunpowder. Which, yeah, I mean, it is a grey powder, what I can't really fault the thing for that. Grey. I really hope we get more than 1 out of this, because my god. Usage, I want... No. Usage, I want one of these. Yes. Quick binding genie. And we bind a name to it. And craft the grey paste. I wonder if I'll get the book back. If I can get the book back, that would be really great. If I get more than 1 grey paste out of this, that would be terrific. I just pray. It's so slow. I mean, it's working at least, but it's very slow. If I don't get like a lot of grey paste out of this, I'm gonna scream. Not loudly. Just a little bit. Just the right amount. Let me check on the stream real quick. How's it looking? Well, not bad. Not bad at all. However, I am displeased with OBS not telling me about the ad that has been running for the past few seconds. Whatever. I'm not fully back into streaming just yet, which is also why there wasn't a schedule and why this is a surprise stream. I'm just not there yet. There's also, I've been contemplating, right? I've been going over the backgrounds and everything that I've made, and I'm unsure. I don't know if I should commission art. I think it would be smarter to like just not change what is working, what I've put. Like, I mean, it's recognizable at this point. Maybe it's not consistent, but it's recognizable, I feel like. If I ever become a proper anime boy, right? Like a Schaddn V3 kind of release, I think I may revamp it then, but before that, I feel like it just doesn't make sense. And the branding of the streams and like the videos is so different, as well as the feel. I get 1 grey paste. Oh. 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 Impure. I mean... is the book gone as well? Oh, that was so much. That was so much. Oh no. Genie crystals. I know this will use it. I'm surprised to see that there seems to be broken grey paste. Apparently you can enchant it? Wait, what? That makes no sense. What? Echo dust, impure cyan chalk is... Let's just... I mean, let's just test it, I guess. If I put it into here and I make... Oh, okay. Okay. I can, yeah, no, I can do that. That's alright. What we're gonna do is the same as always. We're gonna put, I think 1 point of life mending and 3 points of unbreaking onto this. And if I can, oh wait. This also gets it. Okay. Okay, no, this works. I can live with that. As long as I can put unbreaking onto this, I'm fine with it. Because yeah, it heals as long as I'm eating, and I can just eat by... Like, I can force eating by flying. Oh yeah, the reason why I can heal with eating, and don't think I've talked about this, there is this infinite ham, right? Which is a relic. You're supposed to like eat it by hand, I believe. And what it does is it regenerates. So it's like, I mean, it's an infinite ham. You can just eat it infinitely. But it has a special function whereby you can add a potion to it. And when you consume the ham, it gives you the potion effect. Traditionally, you'd only be allowed 1 potion on there. As you can see, I have 4 potion effects on it. And I've done that with the help of this Ars Nouveau potion mixer, which took the effects of 2 potions. It does take a lot of potion to make like 1 jug of the other one. Like I think it takes 2, it makes 2 to 1. So yeah, I mean it takes 2 bottles on the left side, 2 bottles on the right side, and it gives you 1 bottle in the middle of the resulting potion. So I was crafting potions, a fair few bit of potions the other day. However, that gave me a combo potion, just like... I think I have 1 left somewhere. No, I don't. Okay. But yeah, it gave me a combo potion I could apply to my ham, and now it's cracked. And I've confirmed... Well, no, I've tested. I haven't like fully confirmed it, but I'm pretty sure that the effects stack and they all apply like neatly, which is good. Right. Okay. So I have a feeling that the grey paste might return to us. If we're lucky. Thunderstorm. I could do something silly and bottle the thunderstorm. Bottle and cork. Yeah. Right? I think that's how that works. See, Nature's Aura has... No, this isn't Nature's Aura, it's Evilcraft. Shoot. And obviously the thunderstorm was like just kind of stopped the second that I went away. Yeah, now it's just a normal weather situation. Dang it. Okay, so there's a way to get like lightning in a bottle. I think. And I don't have it, but it would have been cool. Anyway, we missed the window of opportunity, and I will get myself a genie by putting you in there. What was the rest? Emerald, amethyst, lapis. Okay, we can do that. We can get ourselves an emerald, an amethyst, and lapis. Points still doesn't work. Huh. That's not great. I'm not sure whether it doesn't work because Streamlabs is down or because it just like straight up doesn't work. It did work at some point. I know that it worked. Oh my god. Lag. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I think if I throw this in there... Yeah, charge. Ow. Weather container, thunderstruck. There we go. Easy. That's what I wanted. Ah, that's so cool. And with all those typos, oh god, I mean, I've been watching Sklimbo, male VTuber male. I don't know, like the male socks VTuber, right? He's called Sklimbo. Just his Twitch name, I think, is VTuber male. I've been watching him a little bit, and like the amount of typos that I make in chat is crazy. Like it's insane, and I feel like the type of typos that I make is also insane. I'm making typos with stuff that isn't even like close to each other. I feel like with the E in the rush, like it's right next to the R, right? It makes sense. But I will frequently like make typos based on sound. So sometimes I mistype like W and V sounds in English because I think of the sounds wrong in my head, right? So I think of the wrong sound. I think of the wrong mouth shape, and because I think of the wrong mouth shape, I input the wrong stuff on my keyboard. And when I noticed that I do those, I thought I was insane, which, I mean, probably is because I am, but, like, that was crazy to find out. Why am I so tall? Well, you see, I'm not just a player, I'm a dragon, because this is SVA, SoxVA's Dragonfall mod pack, and actually I am only 40% of my actual height, because I'm wearing a Charm of Shrinking, and this is actually how tall I am. I always love this. There's my neighbor, right? Like a widely known mage, and blacksmith. This one's built for normal humans. I mean, you can already see I'm on the floor. It's a bit silly. I am maximum size. So yeah, no, I've been enjoying the Dragonfall Minecraft stuff. You've been meaning to play with that mod, but you never got around to it. Join the Sox Agency Discord and go to the public Minecraft channel. Been playing a lot of Stoneblock recently. Nice. You get that the V and W are a bit sketchy, you agree? Yeah, right. I mean, they're not close by on the keyboard. Tangent. They're not close by on the keyboard, but it's really easy for me to make the mistakes just because they sound the same. Which... whatever. It's silly, but it's funny. But yeah, if you want to play the mod, I can highly recommend it. I've sunk way too much time into this already. If you're a fan of Zentreya, Malfina, you know what? I'm just gonna look this up. Sox VTubing Agency. Sox VA. Who is all in there? A Snoozy, right? I have to like spell out Sox VTubing Agency because Sox VA doesn't lead to the right website. It just gave me crew socks. Okay, if you're a fan of Camisole, Camisette, Zentreya, Malfina, Addy, like ad-free, Ali, Alien, I don't know what her full name is, Snoozy, Sklimbo, or Yomi Quinley, then this is the right address for you. And we're currently kind of beta testing the mod pack before it's ready for full release. I have become smaller again. This is the Schaddn small situation is crazy. Yeah, we're kind of like just compatibility and beta testing the mod pack before like they formally introduce or like invite the Sox VTubers onto the server. I would assume we're gonna do a fresh start once that happens. Oh yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. And it's also funny to see like who builds in what camp. I'm in the Sklimbo camp, and I swear to God, there's only insane people here, and the only two people here are me and my neighbor Riku. And we both have insane stats. Me mostly because of my proximity to Riku, because sometimes he would drop by and just give me stuff that was insanely overpowered, and sometimes he'd just come on to make some sword and then ask me to hit him with it. Ray Myers. But I mean, since we both mostly can't die, it's kind of... yeah. Especially like as a dragon, I feel like the HP buff you get from it. I don't have the most HP on the server, by the way, like by far. But the HP buff that you just get flat as a dragon is kind of silly. And also the whole experience of like growing from 0 to like full size was very, very cool. It genuinely took me a long time. So there's a few stages. It depends on the dragon. I have a custom dragon, like a modded dragon, so sometimes it's a little bit different. But basically, mostly you have 4 stages, where first you're a newborn, with limited power, and by limited I mean like you're actually like, you're little taller than a gecko. Like you're basically half a block tall. Really, really small. It's very adorable. And then here the young and the adult stage, they always kind of give you access to like just more power. But I feel like the young stage is the most comfortable in terms of size, because you're at max like, yeah, like 2 blocks high still. And then at the adult stage you start to get into like 3 blocks high territory, which is when you start to need... I've taken out the door. It didn't fit. So there are dragon doors, right, which are 3 blocks tall. There's also 1 block dragon door. But yeah, those at some point will not fit you anymore. So you'll have to get creative. I had a lot of fun doing that. You can also tell that this floor, I had to dig it out, because before I had leveled my relic, my shrinking relic to maximum, I would like run into an issue with the ceiling, so I had to kind of slab it to fit underneath here. Now with it at maximum, I can just barely fit my house, which is nice, but I really intend to make like a dragon-sized home at some point. Oh, look at that. A crystallizer spirit. Very nice. Okay, so we have all of these now. Now what shall we summon next? I'm not sure. Hagen's enthrallment, which uses... Oh, what does it use? Is it? Do I have that? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it seems to be this one. Okay, and I needed that for... I forgot what for. I think for the tangy chalk? Because I needed cursed honey. Right. Okay, I think we'll summon a bee and kill the bee for the cursed honey as the last thing for today, because it's warming up. I'm dying. I should probably take another sip. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's lukewarm, despite being in a thermos, but... we'll take what we can get. Right, okay, I would like to summon a bee. What was a possession? Hold on. There's honey. Sometimes it's a bit hard to navigate these handbooks, especially because we have so many, so it might just be easier to go here. And look at that. Sacrifice chicken. Okay. And... honeycomb block. Honeycomb... Oh. This... I'm glad I didn't make all of my blocks to honey. To candles, I meant. Usage. What's Unbound Calling? Forge bee nest. More beautiful than a beehive. Oh, I see. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, and of course a honeycomb. Yeah, that makes sense. These are our 4 thingies. Now we need a genie. Book of Genie. Book of Binding. There we go. Then we bind a name to this book. Trim North. Okay, sure. Let's place down our offerings. And I think if I place this down, it will tell me I need to sacrifice a chicken. Right, perform a sacrifice of a chicken. Which... I'm very lucky to have a chicken farm. That makes that pretty easy. Die! No! No! I don't think that counted. I cannot believe... Oh. The lag. Okay, I think that counted. Oh my god. Wait, I want to try something. Okay. I hope that gave me a timestamp. Ooh. Look at that. Get a little rainbow for it. Yeah, because we're doing such a sunny and nice ritual. I wish occultism got more updates because it's so good, but there's not much to it. Okay, see. There technically isn't much to it. However, because of the dragon mod and because of potential fuckery that we could do with it, the end is banned at the moment until I feel like tomorrow evening, I would say. But like since launch the end has been banned. However, you still kind of shoot. You still kind of need... Oh, that's so little honey. Whatever. You still kind of need the end stone and, you know, chorus stuff. Flower. For certain recipes, right? For example, the shelves that we just did the stream from... What are those? From Apothic Enchanting. By the way, Apotheosis W mod, like crazy good. But these need Endstone and Dragon's Breath. And you also need that for some other things, like... Oh, I don't know, I think I needed Draconic Breath for some Apotheosis Pearls, something like that. I forget. In any case, because the end wasn't unlocked, there was no way to get those items. Except, of course, through occultism. Oh, same with... Oh my god, yeah, right. We have baubles, right? That's also why I'm doing this. I almost forgot. And the green heart canisters, they need shulker shells. Nether stars, no problem, we can slay the wither in one hit. Everything up to yellow, easy, no problem, we can just farm those materials easy. The shulker shells, no chance. Like, straight up, there is no chance of getting shulker shells unless I manage to make this ritual here. For which I need an Afrit. Oh, I could do it... Wait, I could do it with a genie. I don't even have to make the bigger circle. Hold on. I mean, it might drop a shulker shell, but... Zest weak shulker. Hold on. I have an idea. Wait. Possessed weak shulker. See, yeah, that's what I meant. If I use the Evilcraft stuff to trap the spirit of the cheaper shulker to make, right? Of the weak shulker, I can just put that box into the spirit furnace and get infinite shulker boxes, right? Oh, by the way, the Evilcraft stuff is kind of funny because it runs on blood. And you collect blood from like these spike traps, and because for another mod I needed a few villagers, I just took my villager spawner, so we kind of... In the spirit of Evilcraft, we're actually like... being very evil. We're being really evil. Grinding hard canisters and stone block right now, they're so annoying. Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah. But yeah, for this reason, like for this reason alone, the limitation of no end has been really, really interesting. Like, it has been so interesting because stuff like occultism and evilcraft suddenly became really important. Unfortunately, I only got into it today. Well, yesterday, I think. No, I didn't play yesterday. I played 2 days ago. So yeah, I got into the evilcraft stuff 2 days ago and into the occultism stuff today. Which is a wee bit late. I could have used it earlier, but whatever. But yeah, without the end, this stuff has been pretty cool. Like, I really like working around limitations. I feel like as soon as the end will unlock, there might be a few people who will leave because, like, there's no... I feel like it's a challenge of getting these rare materials with, like, these... You know, I mean, it's not nothing. It was a few hours of work to get all these running. I feel like that's really what made it special. Witchery is a mod that you miss. That was a peak magic mod. I've never played much mod packs. I can't really comment on it, unfortunately. But it sounds like a cool mod, just based on the name alone. The only thing I remember from back in the Hexed days was Thaumcraft. I think I also played Thaumcraft on my own a little bit once it got updated for the 1.64? Maybe something like that. I think I might have played it at that time, but yeah, I think Thaumcraft doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it does exist still, but like I don't think it's being updated. So yeah, that's Unfortunate. Witchery is where occultism got the ritual system from, or at least it was heavily inspired by it. Oh, I see. No, I really like this. I really like the occultism one. And not just because there's a demon wife that I can have. Thaumcraft is being revamped for 1.18, you think? Or 20.1? I hope it's a later version than 20.1. I think 21 something is the one where all the mods are on right now, so I hope it gets a revamp for that. But yeah, someone in the Discord, the Socks Discord, I really should have like prepared a link for it, because I actually want you guys to play this mod pack on the server. I don't know, I feel like it's worth sharing. It's been crafted with much love. And the sense of progression you get from like landing first time to having silly inventory systems, it was very nice. There was another train of thought. It is gone. It has departed. Before I completely forget, I wanted to do something with this. Oh, I should have kept the spirit of the bee. I'm an idiot. Well, can't help it now. We have the chalk, that's all I need from this, so we go and throw it into the fire. And now we pull out some life mending and some unbreaking. Not too much. I mean, they don't need to be insane. I just don't want them to break and having to make a new one. That would be terrible. Wait, where's my grey paste? Where's my grey paste? Oh my god. Okay, I understand now. So the grey paste does not get used in crafting, but it does get used in summoning. Oh, I mean, it makes sense. But having to make like grey paste every single time I want to summon something is terrible. Shall we make one more? Grey paste. What do you need? Need a book of gin. Book of... No! Oh, okay. For a second, I thought we were done for. We needed a... Not you, we need... not you. Clay ball? Are we lagging? I think I might be lagging. Oh, there we go. Gunpowder. Grey. Grey dye. And what was the last thing? I think phantom membranes? Haven't seen those in a while. I think I've slept well, I guess. Like in-game, not IRL. I've been sleeping terribly. Without the constraints of university, like, holding me at bay. Stuff has gotten a bit out of hand, especially with the heat as well. So, yeah, sleep has come at a premium these past few days, unfortunately. Did we bind this one? No. Fenfelder. Oh, adorable, adorable. Trying to find a post about it getting remade, but Reddit isn't letting you view your safe post for some reason. You get it? Sleep schedule's been fucked. Yeah. The only thing that has been treating me well is my new, well, new. I didn't own one before, really. What is it? Electric fan. There we go. I had one last year. It was a cheap one from AliExpress that I bought, and it like fell from my desk onto the floor like almost every day. It was good. It had like, it was really nice, but yeah, it didn't really hold up for the warm weather. However, the new one that I have is like actually a proper electric fan, and it does its job. But the most important thing is I found out is it makes a noise. Now that might sound unimportant. And while it might sound unimportant, it is really important because my sleep quality, no, not the sleep quality, the time it takes me to fall asleep has been reduced massively just by there being some white noise from the fan. And of course, it has a setting where the breeze is very, very, very low. Like it's almost imperceptible, but still refreshing. It's like a gentle breeze by the sea. And those two things combined, like the white noise kind of thing and the gentle breeze, they really help me sleep. Even in this heat. Although it usually takes quite a while into the night for my room to like cool down properly. Especially when I use the PC, because, oh... I don't know if you knew, but PCs are basically space heaters. 90 followers achieved! Oh, Mr. Failure, thank you for the follow! Yippee! We're 90! That's huge, actually. Get watered? Oh, thank you, I shall. That's actually really important. I don't know if you can hear my thermos, but... I love the lukewarm water that's in it. I should have put some ice in, honestly. Oh. Yeah, no, staying hydrated is very important. Maybe you should unfollow just out of spite. That would be a crazy move, but I'd respect it. Grey paste. Okay, we got some grey paste back. Right. Can I give it to my demonic wife? No. However, we have streamed for 2 hours. It is getting really warm. My brain cells are starting to get fried, which is why I will take you to the just chatting screen. Oh god, I'm very small. Hello. A bit larger now. Let me just log off the streaming on the server. Okay, very good. It has a little plugin where you can like specify that you're streaming, because there's proximity voice chat. Sure, there's not really that many people on it, so it doesn't really matter, but some people like prefer not to be on stream, or like especially have their voice recorded on stream, or like recorded, yeah, just like live on the internet, right? So this plugin is really neat because it tells people when you're streaming, and I think it displays a little icon above your head, so they can like just, you know, scutter away. Scurry? Scurry. Scurry away? Maybe something like this. I don't know, English not my first language. If they see you streaming. Gonna unfollow then refollow so you can be the 90th. But then it would break your follow age, oh no! Still got some lost all viewers 10 years ago. Oh, maybe you find them again. See, didn't you... You went to a... Well, it wasn't a VTuber convention per se, right? But you went to a convention recently. But if there were VTubers present, I'm sure they would have shed brain cells everywhere, because that's what we do. We use the brain cell for a bit and then we pass it on. We don't have them of our own. So if you were there, I'm sure you could have found some on the floor. Just take them. They're free. Nobody can stop you. I had a blast, honestly. I know Whiplash theme-wise, but today I had a blast. And I'm really happy that you guys turned up despite me not announcing the stream like more than 5 minutes before I went live. Speaking of before I went live, I should probably... exclamation point Discord it. It still works. Oh, nice. I really should migrate all the functions from Stream Elements to somewhere else that has a good future. You found the Towncraft post, but they haven't made an update post in 6 months and unlisted their trailer, so it's probably cancelled. Yeah. That might just be the case, unfortunately. But hey, it's the way it goes. If it's anything like the Twilight Forest, they might come back in 6 months and drop a tiny little update. Like the Twilight Forest has been unfinished for years now, but they're still working on it. Did I close? I didn't close my game. Oh no. I was wondering, like, why is there still heat getting kicked into my legs? But yeah, no, the game was still open. Oh my god. Okay, that's much better. See, the thing is, the way my electric fan is set up, I have it on the floor, and it kind of blows up at me from underneath the table. The reason for that is, the table is like situated by the window, so if I open the window at night, and I can do that because I have a mosquito net, the like kind of colder air falls down almost and gets picked up by the electric fan and then spread all across the room, which is really nice. However, when my PC is running, it's not right next to the electric fan, but it is in the general vicinity, and the exhaust on the back kind of blows at the wall where the electric fan sits somewhat near against, so I assume that like the hot air exhaust plume of my PC kind of gets recycled into the electric fan, so the air that gets blown at me during like streaming and gaming kind of is relatively warm. Which is terrible. I feel like I should improve kind of the system of where all the air gets piped to. And I would 3D print a bracket for my PC. I would do that. However, as you might know, PLA, which is the only thing that I have available at the moment, because I can't really print anything else on my printer, melts at very low temperatures. I don't think that will do well for a hot air like redirection bracket. So yeah, no, I don't think we'll get there. But anyway, in terms of future plans, because I really need to wrap the stream up, I want to get back to continuing Metal Gear Solid 5. That has been sitting around for a while. I haven't logged in, so I don't know if it still works, but it should. And I kind of miss the insanity of it. But I want to properly schedule that, so we'll probably have that next week. As for the videos, I really haven't made much progress, unfortunately, so... what can we do? I'll get there, I promise. Monster Hunter is still on. The second channel video is still on. I just need to finish writing them. The Kanubi Satisfactory server has concluded, so that story is like fully done in terms of what really happened. I just need to like bring it to paper and narrate it and cut it and stuff. As for the Monster Hunter video, yeah, I'd say I'm like 10% done with the script. I also need to like figure out promotion for this channel here in general. I suck at it. I really suck at it. There's no other way to put it. If you haven't seen, I released a song recently, right? And for like a song cover. For the first time in a long time, I didn't really do... I didn't really take a popular song. Most of the other covers are songs that have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views. So my covers of those get discovered by proxy, like automatically. For example, the Ai Yorokonde cover. The original has, I don't know how many millions. And because of that, it's one of my most popular videos on the channel. So that's how it works. The new one just, I think... I don't want to whine. I will complain. Just this once. This is really something I don't want to do, but I want to talk about it, and I don't know who else to talk about this, because... yeah. It stung a little when I saw the the recent cover, not perform at all. Like, it basically got buried. It's dead. It's dead in the water. Which is fine. It's just that, I mean, I knew this can happen. And I know this is completely disjointed from the amount of effort that I perceive I put into it. Like, I know that this is not proportional to the amount of exposure I get back in terms of views. But still it stings when you've commissioned, like, full-on art, done a music video for the first time. Well, music video, I mean, it's bare bones, right? But I did make, there was an attempt. There was an attempt. I'm not good with this stuff. But I tried my best. And also because I felt the song, I really like the song, the original, because at the moment, when I first heard it, I thought, yeah, there's something there that I can relate to. So I really wanted to do it justice. I took a long time recording, I took a long time mixing everything until it was just right. I added layers upon layers. And I think the cover turned out really well. I would be as arrogant and say it's the best work I've ever made. I think I can say it. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Maybe it's my rose-tinted glasses because it's something I made, and obviously something you make is something that you cherish deeply. But yeah, seeing it like dead in the water, like it is yeah. Oh, took a blow. That, yep. I took a blow from that. Not gonna lie. You haven't seen it? Go check it out? Please do. To be honest, you did do a bit of promotion to... That's very sweet of you, Veggie. That's very sweet of you. You don't have to. Like... I appreciate it a lot. Like, because obviously if the recommendation of someone else to someone, right, is always... it's a mark of approval, right? If you recommend someone to someone else, you're confident in them, and you have no idea how much I appreciate your confidence in me to like just genuinely be able to recommend me to other people. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it should be my responsibility to take care of this for you guys. Quinn, hi! Thank you for the standing ovation. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Failure, thank you for the singular clap. It is still much appreciated. See, I knew it was good to have a budget option. Yeah, you know, talking goes from one thing to another. Oh, that's... okay, I see. That's still very sweet. I feel so... There are no words to explain how honored I feel. I don't know how else to say this. Broke the Schaddn. I shall take a sip of water. Oh, that does wonders. It really does wonders. I know, in my head, I know that this water is probably warm, but it feels so cold. It's so nice. But he did launch the talk with that 1 or 2 days. Oh, nice. Nice. Should drink too, it's been a while. Yeah, you should. I'm terrible with that stuff. I never drink. No, not I never drink, but like, I get sidetracked very quickly, and especially if like if the water level in my flask gets low, I sometimes forget to refill it, and then I remember that I should do that, and then I get sidetracked, and then I'm in a vicious cycle of 2 hours of being thirsty. So yeah, please do remember. Hydration levels, yeah, we hydrate level, we power level hydration right now. You drink a ton, that's why you don't drink a lot of times, just a few huge amounts. Oh, I can't really do that. I need to be continuously sipping. Which is also part of the reason why I have the hydration, like, redeem. The hope was that, and I mean it's worked, but the hope was that I drink more water. Solo leveling the water, I am, yeah. Oh my god. I need like an edit with a water cup of the solo leveling guy. I forgot his name. My god. Alright, I'm in tears from laughing. And also from earlier. But yeah, I should excuse myself. I can finally let the cold back inside the room. And I hope that you enjoyed the stream as much as I had fun streaming it. Let me see if there's somewhere that I can take you to. Let's see. Oh, I know exactly where to take you to. Yeah. Doku was here earlier. And Doku is streaming It Takes Two with Alma, and I feel like those two are a really funny duo. I enjoy like watching them, just like genuinely. So I'll send you there. Let me just set it up real quick. Raid. We search for Doku. Okurogacha. There we go. I hope you'll enjoy them. And I thank you so much for being here today with me. I hope I'll see you next time. Join the Discord and what else? It was lovely to see you all today. Good night and goodbye.